Welcome. Thank you for joining once again, and I'm so glad that you are journeying with me on my story. Don't miss my hat. My hat has St. Thomas written on it, and this is how I learned to be Indian and Christian. Something more I will tell you all as we go along. St. Thomas was a disciple, one of the 12 disciples of the Lord Jesus Christ, who walked with him, talked with him, ate with him, learned from him. He came to India and was martyred in the year 52 AD. We have signs of him in Kerala and his ministry in Kerala as well as in Tamil Nadu. So welcome to this fourth podcast of mine, my story number 4. I'm going to spend a few times and welcome you to a few thoughts on Meta University. Meta University, remember we spoke about it. But first, let me get you all caught up with my story. If you remember, with my family, I shifted to Vile-Parle in the great megapolis of Bombay, and there I lived my life for many years. This is the church and parish, St. Xavier's Parish, that I was, which I attended and I was a member of. It is here that I had, candid conversations with my sovereign, Christ, my King. And he didn't speak back to me, or he didn't, but because my heart was still hardened. And interestingly, this church had a huge statue of Christ, marble statue of Christ the King, which you see on the right hand corner. I used to sit there and sometimes have tiffin also, but now they have a hedge around it. My heart was as hard as the marble of that statue, so I could not listen to what my sovereign had to say. But, as I look back, he was always there with me, walking with me, though he did not talk to me. If you remember last time we spoke about the national integration, and my integration started in the values that my church taught me and which ran this school. The values of Christ, which no one else teaches. Love your enemies, love your neighbor as you love yourself. In this school, as you can see, this is the secondary section, is where my integration, national integration took place, because this school participated in it. Every day, without fail, we would say the great prayer of Rabindranath Tagore, which was published in Gitanjali, where the mind is without fear, where the head is held high, where the words come out from the depth of truth. But in Meta University, you see what happens. Truth has taken second place. The words and things that come out in Meta University come out from the depths of the fiery, bottomless pit of the father of lies, who was a liar, a deceiver, and a murderer from the beginning of time. So the only antidote, I thought, would be to tell the truth. And this is what I am doing today by telling you my story. As this prayer of Rabindranath Tagore goes, and I'm telling you the prayer is not answered. For we say, we prayed that the words come out from the depth of truth, but we have only lies. We prayed that the clear stream of reason would not lose its way, but it has lost its way. We prayed that the tireless striving would stretch its arm towards perfection, that we would not be divided along narrow domestic walls, but our prayer was not answered. It will be. I am here to tell you the truth. So coming back to where a few steps back, where we spoke about Sadhguru and his philosophy of, no absolute truth where he did not exist till till I was 49 when my wife joined his organization? Should I follow a self-styled Sadguru, or should I follow my sovereign and and live my life according to all that I have learnt at his feet? At his feet. So who should I follow? So this today, my friends, is a reality check. Pinch yourself and see if you are awake and if you are listening. If you feel the pain that I feel, then you are awake. If you don't, then you are sleeping. And it is time to wake up. It is time to wake up and decide who you need to follow. It's a reality check. Who do you need to follow? See, if you follow someone headed to a pit, you will land there with him. I have chosen to follow my Sadguru, who I know is alive and seated in heaven. Self-styled Sadgurus have written books on how to die, but my Sadguru has taught me that he had come to give me life and life in abundance. Reality check. Pinch yourself. Are you awake or are you sleeping? So see you. Thank you so much for joining in, and please, if you like what I do, please hit like and share as much as possible, that the truth and Rabindranath Tagore's prayer, which should be our prayer, may prevail in this land which we love, in this beautiful diverse land which we love and which we live in. Have a nice day. God bless. See you soon.